Cool.
The beauties of GMing and having to read the monster manual so many times.
I guess we should probably
it's
try and
burn in your head.
sneak up a bit, hey?
Oh,
Or at least
absolutely.
the people who can sneak.
Hugh wants to sneak up behind them, the other side of the gate.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, Kix and Gar and all
Well,
the dudes.
how far are you going to be separated? Because basically you're running with 20 guys who are undead. They're not going to sneak. They're going to get hurt.
So, like,
they're going to be crashing through the forest, you know.
So the direction that the undead come in, I want to use that as a distraction to sneak up behind.
Okay.
Oh, also.
But how far are you going to be from them? That's the important part. How far ahead in time and in distance?
I'd probably sneak into position like 5 minutes ahead of time.
Okay.
And I would sneak with Barracat so I could give him Barkskin.
Yep. So I guess I'll be just with Hugh, maybe a bit to the
Remember,
side.
you don't.
I guess Lael can probably be there too, right? He's good at stealth.
Yes, I have no idea what's going on. I just got back. Sorry.
Well,
Right.
you can bodyguard me, basically too.
We're effectively sneaking up away from the super loud skeleton army.
And meanwhile, I am with the skeleton army, leading it forward while Gar leads from behind, because he likes to be protected by it.
Gar is
Sure.
actually leading it, but you're looking like... Well, you're at the front.
Yep.
Sure, I'll be there.
I'll put up the map and you start putting your tokens. But first, I want you, whoever's going to make stealth rolls, you make stealth rolls before I put you on the map.
Give me a second, please.
Do we get advantage from the very loud skeletons?
Not really.
Cool. I get advantage from my cat, and I will give advantage to Barracat from my familiar.
I got a 22.
Okay.
24. 26.
Of course, that's the thing I crit on.
So
I guess there's not much else I can.
I'm going to make 2 of these creatures are going to make rolls. Only 2 of them. Because the rest of them, there's no way in hell they're going to be able to. So.
We're like the wind.
Very.
Wow.
Yeah. One of them, you realize that they have reinforcements. And one of them sort of like, one of these large hounds is sort of sniffing the air and starts howling. And as it does, you see like smoke come out of its maw. It knows, at least it's going to react. Everyone else has a surprise. Everybody's going to run roll because this is the way it's supposed to work. Everybody gets to roll their initiative. Those who have the surprise round go first, and then everyone else. So only one of the creatures has been alerted, and he gets to roll that initiative. It'll be the Hellhound. Gets an 8. So I'm gonna have to roll the Hellhound separately.
I'm so sad. But it's okay, because we have surprise at least.
Wow. And then the Hill Giants. Click on their tokens to make sure that. But you realize that they have reinforced their position heavily.
Yeah.
Wow, these guys suck. The
Let's hope
ogres.
those arrows can do some work.
Yeah, they're
Lael,
gonna
do
have
you want to be by us or
Well, I don't know where you are.
top left?
Wow, you guys are lucky.
There's also a second hue at the bottom with the animated thing.
Oh yeah, the animated hue. That's the one that you can use that as your token if you want to. I found an animated.
I have mine at the top.
Okay, so let me erase that then. Thought you might want the animated one, but okay.
I appreciate
Totally
it.
adorable, though.
Not for this combat, though.
Okay, Gar. Well, actually, you guys all can act. then one of the Hellhounds will act, and then we have the initiative, regular initiative. So, Gar, you're up. You crash through the forest, and you see this vision before you. You're backed by your skeletons. What are you gonna do?
Gar steps up and surrounds himself in a shimmering force field cast on himself, enclosing himself completely in a barrier of which none can penetrate, that is immune to all damage, and he can't cast additional spells through. At least I'm reasonably certain he can't. But he is protecting himself perfectly.
Which giant? AC 13.
Here we go.
Let's get it, skeletons.
I guess I should enemies abound the big one that's far away, eh?
It's your call.
It goes down in a hail of arrow fire, and the other giant goes like, "Oh!" It starts picking up a
Jesus
rock.
Christ.
Hugh.
All right. On my turn, I am going to bonus action activate my helmet. And then I'm going to hold my action to shoot
It's stuff.
the other giant when all of Guard's archers fire.
The zombie also gets to do stuff.
Yeah. Gar is resolving an attack 15 on the Hound.
Yeah, that's a hit.
$12 damage. Good start.
Leo.
Right, so he was resolving his arrow shot, I believe.
Nope.
Oh, you weren't? Okay.
Nope. Mine's being held for when this one's being fired upon.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I can make sure that it goes down.
Are the hill giants the small ones or the big ones?
The big.
Big.
The big ones.
Who are the small ones then exactly?
Ogres.
Ogres.
Oh, they're separate. Okay.
Yeah.
Start slashing with the wakizashi and at the guy I'm in front of. The first, was that a hobgoblin or whatever?
Mhm.
Yeah.
25 and 24.
Just a moment. Should have set up this earlier. I always forget.
Oh, is there something else in the way that I should know about?
No. Just to make sure that I got it. You're attacking which one? Sorry.
The guy in front of me.
Yep.
Oh, this guy?
Yes.
Okay, and you attacked?
Well, I didn't do damage. I'm assuming those hit, though.
Yes, they hit.
Uh, 18 total from that, and then now the unarmed.
Yeah, it's dead.
No, never mind. All right, so I just cut him down.
Okay.
You
so
could still, if you have movement, unarmed somebody else.
I do not have any more movement. It took all my movement to get there.
This hellhound right here sees a bunch of people, so he's going to run up to them. So neither's target anyway. Let's see how far can it run. Movement.
I believe 40 feet.
No, more than that. Oh yeah. Stand. The owl is flying, so I can actually stand underneath the owl. But it can actually stand here. And it can do a 15 feet cone. I don't know why these are. I think that's a 15 feet cone, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
That's about right.
So yeah, it blasts with fire.
So rude.
So well, it's yeah. Everybody make it. All the skeletons make a saving throw. Yeah. Anybody touched by the by the corner, even by a point of the cone, will have to make. Yeah, they do count.
It should be.
Like, I think for this sort of cone, it's sort of like this, actually, but...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like, there's another template I've seen that does it that way, but...
Yeah, it should cover all the one. Yeah, I just have to do it.
Yeah.
One more
means
size.
that- I'm fine, but 7 skeletons are getting heated up.
Where do you get those templates, by the way?
I think I got them for free.
Oh,
It's
Yeah, I gotta figure out where those are. I need to use them a whole lot.
I think I stretched. That's close enough. So,
An
yeah, I
interesting
know, but it still covers everybody. That 1, 3, 6, 7. He's going to cover 7 characters. So 7 saving throws.
I believe it's dexterity.
Dexterity.
This may not matter, but those skeletons are stuffed with hay.
Yeah.
The hay burns away, I think.
Now they're just skeletons.
Yeah, all except the one that rolled 14 failed their saving throws. So we do a classic fireball. 6d6.
Wolf.
Yikes.
That's what the dog did say before it did that.
There you are. So everybody gets 28 points of damage, and the one that took half damage takes only 14. And still, I know they're still alive because they're,
I think they are all going down, is what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Probably. I don't think
They
they
might
Oh,
have
except the
the-
one. Save. Yeah.
There's one save, yeah.
uh-oh.
You brought spares. The ogres, the other hellhound is still this Barracat. Your Barracat and Kicks.
Yeah. I'll let Kix go first.
Okay.
So I'm probably just gonna hold.
Yeah,
it.
but where do you have the 13 bodies? That's what's important.
Probably back at home. That's a lot of bones.
Other skeleton backpacks.
You have your
We'll
skeleton.
That
your-
later. I don't think
Well,
you're gonna do
you
it
know,
right now.
There's at
Yeah.
least 4 skeletons in front of us.
That is
about
true.
hobgoblin sized. Maybe some more.
Still, my Raven is going to give me advantage versus the Hellhound for my first strike. And then I will go ahead and strike it with a perfectly ordinary longsword. As I am using sword and shield at the moment. 18 to hit it.
Regular longsword. What a good name.
And I'm going to go ahead and do a distracting strike as well to get some more damage in. That did not roll the extra D. Oh, right. I have to click the name somewhere. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, well, I'll have to work on that macro again. There we go. 15 damage.
That's it.
Well, there's also going to be the second attack. Which is going to be 10. Because this one
That's
doesn't have advantage.
Yeah, that's
It
it.
only helps the next ally.
Yeah.
Yes, it does, because yeah.
Ally is not
Never
yourself.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main problem. And
Yeah,
I could
and
action search right now, but I'm going to save it.
Okay, Barracat.
Alright, I'm gonna hold an action to... what do I want to do here? Okay, so first, I'm going... I think it's 60 feet for this. What's the range of inspiration? Yeah, 60 feet. Alright, I'm going to inspire Lael. So he will get a d8. And then
Ooh.
I'm going to hold an action to cast... I guess enemies abound on whichever giant lives. I imagine it's going to be this one. Or this one. So,
What does giants enemies abound to?
there.
You can eliminate one creature, you can send force and intelligence to a creature automatically sees, and if it used to bring fighting on a failed state, target loses the ability to switch friend or foe. But you got all creatures you can see as enemy until the spell ends. So anybody nearby they'll attack anybody who's nearby. Okay, I get it.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
they just attack friends too. And
Guard.
I imagine they'll just pick the closest one, because they're dumb.
If they fail this every time.
Yeah.
Which you can. It's a possibility. Guard.
I mean, there's a 15% chance to save.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by the cat. You gave me something?
Yeah, I gave you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay.
I did not hear that part.
Still there. 13. But now you have less skeletons. You're probably going to kill anyway in one round, but yeah.
In addition to his skeletons attacking, I also roll my attack because my trigger was to hide it within Gar's attack. 27 to hit
Okay.
for 7 points of piercing.
Still there. It looks like a pincushion, but it's still there. Now the hobgoblins.
No, it's my turn.
No, well,
That was my held action from last round.
That was his held action.
but
So
Yeah,
last
you go.
round, yeah, I held in that because Gar goes before me.
no, you go simultaneously. You go in 20.
Either way. Boom, fire again. 20 to hit. 11 on. Same one.
Okay. Okay, now the hobgoblins. This one moves to attack Leo.
I figured that.
This one gonna go for the zombie. He doesn't know it's a zombie. And this one is going to try to help the hellhound. Here. So hobgoblin versus Leo. He gets okay, this one just does normal attack. That's the miss.
That's a miss.
The one that is with the hellhound. That's also a miss. And the one attacking the zombie. Wow.
Wow.
Leo.
All right, I'm gonna strike this guy, then move away because now I'm kind of in a bad spot by myself here.
I have a question. Our bard was holding his action
You do?
for the giant that stayed up. Would it
Okay.
have triggered?
How was it worded?
Whichever one lives. The main target was this one. The secondary was this one. Both are still alive. It's gonna be their turn after Lael.
Okay. Yeah, you can cast a spell.
Alright,
Oh
cool.
my
I
God.
target, I guess the big one, yeah?
Okay.
So yeah, casting enemies abound. It will make a intelligence save,
It
I rolled.
failed.
I rolled.
or it will attack all of its friends. Hopefully.
Okay.
So I rolled 3 2s in a row to get 3 10s. I'm assuming that's
Jeez.
a hit.
Yeah, those are misses yet.
Okay. I don't care if it invokes attack of opportunity. I am moving away.
Okay. And that's a hit.
That is a hit. Yes.
Or 3 slash. Okay, the hill giant is going to attack the ogre
Woo.
with a great club.
Pretty great club.
Yeah, that's a pretty good club.
It's still alive. The ogre's going to turn around and attack him. But before he does that, Hellhound. First of all, Hellhound to see if it recharges.
Well, do
6.
they have multi attack, or just one?
Let me see. I don't think so. Yes,
I
they
don't-
do. Yeah, they do.
They do, okay.
Another great club attack. Oh wow. 14 points of damage. The ogre is pretty beat up.
Okay.
Let's see. One of the effective creatures, another creature target must choose target random from one of the creatures you can see within. Oh,
Well,
it has to be random.
yeah. Well, if it's doing
Ah.
the melee attack, the creatures in range would be
Yeah, but remember, it
one
has
next to it.
rocks. It has a rock as well. So
Yeah.
you can choose to do a rock.
And then-
Yeah,
it's very random.
yeah, it's very random.
It's already
I-
the guy
That's
next to
too
him.
much math for a combat. You know that's.
1,
wouldn't
2,
recommend taking
3,
that route.
4, 5,
It's
6,
like a
7,
D30.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
D30.
So 11 is going to hit one of the. No, it's going to be 12, with 11 being the skeletons and 12 being guard. Yeah, just going to random one target. Yeah. Yeah. So roll 1d12.
So wait, what is it doing?
Roll
What's
1d12.
doing what?
Randomly targeting instead.
Oh,
1, 2,
well, it
3,
does. It counts
4,
everyone that it can
5,
see.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
We
Yeah.
got a 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Basically, he kills this guy. That hobgoblin.
With a
He throws
rock.
a rock. Yeah, with a rock. He just throws
Okay.
a rock. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Ah!
So yeah, he has to. Well, let's see. He has 2 turns.
Oh, 11 targets left.
Yeah, 11 targets left.
We're gonna have to play the odds here, folks.
Yeah, there's. If he chooses a melee attack, he will choose the guy next to him. So,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, he goes for melee this time around. And let's say he
And then-
does the second attack. So he did only
14.
14 points of damage.
Sure.
Plus 16. That still means that the ogre is pissed off. But it's not his turn.
Yeah,
The
as long as
hellhound.
they're fighting each other, we're good.
Hellhound is going to try to recharge first. See if it recharges. 6. He does. So again with the fire.
Bruh.
Yep, it's fire time.
Which way is he gonna point it?
This way.
I think he should point it at Kicks.
Oh, he is going to include kicks. Yes,
He did.
he did. Let me see if that's
Yeah,
big
so you
enough.
might want to just like align that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
It's going to be slightly big.
It's gonna hit like 3 skeletons and kicks, I think.
Yeah, so it should be these two, and yeah, it'll be this triangle.
Yeah.
So 3 skeletons and Kicks.
Make your saving throws.
Yeah. Do. 5. I don't make it. I'm resistant to fire. I take half.
No, yeah, it's more. It's slightly bigger. So let me. It should be good. Sorry. No, that's not what I want to do. It should be like that. So yeah. So 3 more saving throws.
Jeez,
Okay.
that's a big blast.
So the ones that did the 16, the 19s and the 16 made it. Everyone else failed. So
3 save, 3 fail.
3d6 fire damage for 21 points of damage. I'm gonna put this
Which
over here.
is 11 halved.
Yes,
10 halved. Because rounding down.
it's rounding down. Yeah.
I
So
think I
10.
might have to drop your bark skin.
I mean,
It's not a
am I still
concentration, is
stealthed? It is.
It is.
Am I still stealthed?
Not if you attacked.
I cast a spell.
Yeah, cast a spell.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you're not
Okay.
stealth anymore.
Well, Frog.
This
As
ogre
long
is
as they're
going
distracted by
to.
Lael.
Ogre's going to go and try to attack the giant because, well, why
Yep.
not?
Hey,
And
he hit
misses.
me.
And this guy is like, and this hobgoblin is shouting at somebody. It's like shouting at go after Lael. And I'm like, yeah, he's going to go after Lael. Can he make it? Yes, he can make it.
I can't move my hand. The cat's laying on it.
And he's going to take a swing with his great club.
He missed. That's a miss.
And he misses. You're
That's
through.
seconds a hit.
And the Hellhound is still there. Actually, did the hobgoblins attack? No, they did not. This guy does. He
Is the 18 on me? If that's the 18's on me, it's a hit.
yeah, actually hits for 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Hellhound doesn't know any better, so you see the hobgoblin go like, no. So yeah, the hobgoblin is gonna die no matter what. Yeah, even if he made it save, he's dead. Does Aldebaran die or is still there? I think he's still there.
Good question. Sweet.
Okay. A Barakat.
Alright, back to me. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to Unsettling Words the Hill Giant. So he's gonna get a negative D8 on his next save, if he makes a save. Then I'm going to step 15 feet forward and Dissonant Whispers this ogre, and then go 15 feet back. But mainly I'm casting Dissonant Whispers on the ogre.
Okay. Which ogre?
The one next to Lael.
Okay.
And I will
So
cast that at second level. Sure.
DC Wisdom. He's not very wise either. But the wisdom of the ogre.
Alright, so he
Let's
takes
try.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Sad. I tried to help Lael.
It's all right.
You
I'm
still have
okay.
inspiration, though.
Kicks. You have the Hellhound who has spewed fire twice.
Yeah, I was trying to save the inspiration. I may need it.
You might need it
Alright.
for death saves.
I
Yeah.
am switching to the axe. I am dropping the shield.
By the way, you didn't take your damage down.
You took 10
right. That
from
was
the
that would be
You took
10.
it.
because you didn't save, but
Right, yeah.
resistance.
There we go. Alright, so yeah, I'm switching to the axe and I'm going for the Hellhound. So let's go ahead and start it off. Attack number 1.
That's a hit.
Alright, that is going to be 12 damage, and I will throw an extra d8 on it for Distracting Strike. Is it still up after another 17?
Yes.
Alright, attack number 2.
Wrongy.
14 more damage.
Yeah. Now it's dead.
Now it's dead. I will now move. I will go ahead and use a superiority die to increase my AC with my new ability. Evasive footwork. I will roll the die and add that to my AC. So 16 plus 5, my AC is currently 21. I will then go ahead and action surge and attack twice.
Okay.
So, Storm's Fury, 27.
That's a hit.
And we're going to do another distracting strike. And then I will go ahead and attack it one more time. For another 19.
It's pretty wounded, but it's still there.
And then we second wind.
What's the one that gives you AC?
That was evasive footwork. When I move, I can expend a superiority die, roll the die, and gain that to AC until I stop moving.
Okay. Cool.
Which presumably would be the turn that I don't move.
Yeah. Weird that it's on a, like, when you move trigger. Seems good.
Gar. Some of your skeletons are gone. Okay. He misses.
So
Never
sad.
mind. Yeah.
He tries so hard.
Okay. Armor class of the Hound is 15. Yeah, that Hound is dead.
Super dead.
It inexplicably dead.
It's a pincushion.
Dead. Those fucking... Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's a fair. That's fair.
Area attacks are always very effective.
Right.
Hugh, you're up.
Hugh is going to look at Barakat and just go, your skin is going to go back to normal. As I'm going to bonus action cast Searing Smite at level 3. Turn into a panther and move to here. Yeah.
Attacking the giants?
I can't attack. I'm a panther.
Okay.
I'm a panther whose claws are smoking.
The hobgoblins.
Interesting.
This hobgoblin moves here. He's the only survivor. These guys, in spite of the fact that they have severe losses, they keep on attacking. The hobgoblin has an ally beside it, so it's going to swing.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Okay, so he's going to do that amount of damage plus 2d6 because he has an ally beside him. So 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Low roll. That's good.
Yeah. Leo, you have the ogre and the hobgoblin who's joined it.
The ogre is probably the biggest problem, so no pun intended. All right, we're gonna do a couple of hits on it. I can catch and throw back missile weapons. Why? Did you want me to throw back some of your archers' things? Oh, boulder? I mean, I don't think that one counts.
No, I think the boulder counts. It's a ranged weapon, right?
Yeah, but it has to be small size. I believe
Yeah.
you can,
I'm going to slash at the ogre. And I'm going to use one of my key powers to do flurry of blows.
No, it's a ranged weapon attack. No size requirement.
24, 10, 15, 13.
You can
You hit twice.
Bardic Inspiration the 10 if you want.
I was saving that Bardic Inspiration if I go down.
I mean,
And
yeah, that's
you have
fair
the
too.
advantage on the first hit, but you hit anyway.
Yeah.
Up to
all
you
right.
what you want to do with it.
Yeah, I'm saving it because who the fuck knows what's going to happen with this at this point. 10 plus 19 on the giant dude. The
Ogre.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Good. All right, I kill him at least.
Okay, the Hell Giant. I guess he gets a saving throw.
Does he get it on his turn? Let me check. Spells, enemies abound. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw. It does not get a saving throw on its turn, just when it takes damage.
Oh, but it took damage last. Not the ogre
No, it
missed.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to attack the ogre.
Yay.
2 attacks. Oh, let me.
How's that giant looking?
Pretty beat up.
I think they're both pretty, like, bloodied maybe at this point. Woof.
One can hope.
Wow, that's 23, 31. Yeah, this ogre is beat
42.
up. Yeah, he's
42
pretty beat up.
damage.
Yeah.
Yike.
No hellhounds. The ogre. Oh wait, I did I skip the hobgoblin? No, I didn't.
No, he hit me.
Yeah, the ogre is gonna respawn.
Come on, miss, buddy. Yes.
10. Good. That means, I mean, I guess it's a waste of inspiration, but
Nope. No, it's not.
because it's until my next turn
Oh.
if he takes damage.
Correction. I think I said incorrectly what I wanted to turn into. I wanted to turn into a giant wolf spider, not a panther.
Okay.
Paracat.
Back to me. I wonder. Alright, let me. So I can target the hobgoblin or the ogre. I guess the hobgoblin will take 2 opportunity attacks with dissonant whispers.
Yes.
It's probably fine. I'll go down. I'll do the same 15 forward, 15 back, and dissonant whispers the hobgoblin this time.
Okay.
Regular wisdom save. Have damages. Oh, cool. So he takes 17.
He's down.
Oh, jeez.
Great.
Kick. What else are
don't-
you gonna do?
I guess we'll save my inspiration.
Okay. Kix' turn. All right.
Yeah.
Loyal seems to have things handled over there. After now that guy's dead, Kix is going to continue his evasive footwork over to here. He has the axe out and he's going for it. So, let's go ahead and do it. Storm's Fury. 14 to hit the ogre. Is that a hit?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Cool. Let's do it. And it is going to have Distracting Strike on it as well. So that is a 17-point hit.
He's dead.
Right. And just to make sure, that was 25. 30 feet gets me here. And I cannot attack anyone. However, I will go ahead and my raven will hop off my shoulder, give advantage, and then fly back to my shoulder. And that's all. That's a turn.
Yeah, I hit her. Yep.
You technically have one advantage.
Use it well.
If the first one misses, you get to reroll.
Yeah, no.
It's probably just dead.
I think the first one,
Pretty much.
yeah, worked. There you go.
Mm.
Help.
That's not fair. I was gonna do glorious destruction.
No pincushion.
Apparently banned.
So what do we do now?
Well, we have the day, we have their camp. Time for us to seize it.
As everyone is walking up, a wolf spider, a giant wolf spider
Ah, they have a wolf spider.
with flaming mandibles will bite the shit out of this giant.
A hellhound flame spider.
I think that's just Hugh.
Oh, oh, that makes sense.
And then
46 bodies
Jesus.
worth of dead. Once I get done skinning all the bodies, jeez.
And I will take one of the giants and I'm going to wrap it up, taking advantage of being a spider, and leave it in the forest.
Gar
Okay.
is going to fight you for that skeleton.
Are you really going to take the skeleton bones from the giant and turn it into a monster that you can have?
He's got 4 days to do it in. I think he can only summon like regular skeletons, so he just takes the bones and turns them to regular summons.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
All right. So I believe we all need to figure out something, what this thing is. So this is
It's the moon
this is the gate, the portal.
Yes, that's correct.
Is it actually active right now?
No.
No.
It's just a
have-
ring, actually ring made out of seeming metal on a stone base.
Right. And Gara has said we'll need to wait out another 4 days for it.
Yeah.
I would suggest maybe we dig entrenchments. Just a couple of earthen mounds, maybe some sharpened sticks to keep anyone from climbing directly over it. Give the skeletons some additional protection for whatever comes out of it. Or if maybe someone comes along through the forest and tries to ambush the camp. We've seen how easily that can happen.
Spider Hugh will carve into the ground. I will speak with animals. And then he will go back to cocooning the hill giant.
Is there anything in the tents and stuff, like, or is it just basic camp supplies?
Do a investigation roll.
I will come assist you on that endeavor.
Mhm.
So
As a
take
help
advantage.
action or as a separate roll?
As a help action. So take advantage. Good job.
Good ol' 8.
Oh wait,
No.
you have a +1. Never mind. I
I have a
plus
+2.
around. And I'm just gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
There you go. 16 with my Raven helping.
Yeah, you do find a series of notes.
Notes.
Yeah,
Gar's gonna like this.
but you don't recognize the language.
Right. So I'll go ahead and deliver this over to Bearcat and Gar, who seem to be studying it.
Yeah,
This is
well,
perhaps their captain's orders.
Gar has the language spell, right?
At this point, Hugh is also walking back because the skeletons seem to be fighting him for the body of this hill giant. So once he gets past his pettiness, he understands why, and then he just walks back.
God.
Gar typing out. Down to the line of detention like a royal possession, so walk to the portal like royalty.
So, Gar, do you have the read language, speak language spell? Forget what it's called.
Comprehend languages.
Comprehend languages, yeah.
Yep.
Ah, divination.
Oh no.
Alright, yeah, he can do it, and he can read the notes.
Yeah, they're in Goblin, which is very rare because goblins rarely
Yeah.
right, but these ones apparently do.
Well, they're
And actually,
hobgoblins.
the note is terse, well written, terse, and it goes. There's the first entry is Karn hasn't returned. Send message to Garzog and Ulflar for reinforcements. Never mind.
Yeah.
The second one is if Garn hasn't returned by the new moon, I will leave this position. I'm not going to waste more time here. We have other things to do.
That is some info that we can use.
Um,
Did they actually have maps or anything too?
No. This is just basically it's like a journal.
Mhm.
Master Asarku should not be happy that they haven't returned. Campaign season will be soon, and we need all our commanders. And finally says, I think the humans deceived us. They never intended to help us in any way. Those war beasts are not good. Those war beasts that they left behind are not good enough for what we need to do.
Now, this is a bunch of very interesting information.
Okay, when they say war beasts, I look. Are they talking about the hellhounds?
Most likely.
Do we know anybody that has used hellhounds previously?
I don't think we've seen specifically, but I have a guess.
We could try and like history it, maybe.
Yeah, you want to stay outside the splashery.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I know out of character we fought them previously, but like I'm like thinking in character now, you know.
So, yeah, 31 history, straight out Gar.
Ooh. Yeah. You get it. War beasts can mean many things, but you're talking about humans, and you, as you're doing this study, you sort of fall into this haze, and the images. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you this through your own message, so I don't spend.
Secret message. Secret message.
Always a secret message.
Well, while they're doing the secret messages, these are still interesting because we now have the name of someone who appears to be managing this campaign. And we know that we have some more time, that our little journey here was not all that dangerous. And we know that there's probably not going to be any additional reinforcements coming their way, given the state of these messages. They're all out here alone, and they were hoping whatever they were going to do was going to work.
Barakat, do you know anybody by the name of what is it, Karn or Garn or?
Question. I don't think so, unless I could make a check, I guess, but are the hobgoblins and stuff with the orcs, or are they a separate faction?
I don't know. I think they
It
were.
seems like they all band together, but this is the first that I've seen them bring giants in. So perhaps they're getting more reinforcements as of late.
Strange.
Well, it's also historically like a pretty common thing for at least ogres to be part of forces of the orcs, right?
Yeah. And hobgoblins are goblinoids, right?
But the giants are something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everything else is fairly orc standard.
Can I make a history check to see if I might know what's going on with the giants in this situation? Or if I might have any inklings.
Sorry.
Can I make a history check to see if I might have any sort of inklings towards why the giants might be involved?
In raw history, yeah.
14.
The problem here is that giants tend to follow the strongest, and at least on a one-to-one basis, even hobgoblins with disciplined hobgoblins do not follow giants. But these giants certainly were taking orders from the hobgoblins, which is bizarre.
That is bizarre, because also giants don't tend to respect anything that's not a giant.
Hmm. Do I recognize any of the names from the notes?
They're apparently goblinoid names.
Okay.
No, he has advantage because it is this his special enemy is
Yeah,
giants.
his favorite enemy.
Favorite enemy.
Yep. Favored foe, I think it is specifically. No, favorite enemy.
Yeah.
The little kobold is a giant hunter. Not a giant slayer, but a giant hunter.
Big game.
That's what makes it fun.
Giant game.
Anyway, we are wrapping up
Yep.
for the end. So no reinforcements show up. You find some camp, some food, stuff like that. And then as night falls and you have actually an eclipse of the moon. The portal opens, and what you feel is a sort of a wave of heat. As you can see through the mist of the shimmer, a densely packed. Actually, you see what looks like a beach and almost like a wall of vegetation. Plants you have never seen before, except for Baraka. Baraka and I have seen some of these plants. You see sort of these curved, long, tree-like plants with, on top they have these broad leaves, and underneath this they have these round.
Yeah, I think I've seen these trees before.
But any other you and you can feel a warm, especially now that you are in late fall going to winter. The difference from the heat that's coming from the other side is significant. Oh, and you almost see like a shimmer. It's not a magical shimmer, but it's like a heat shimmer in this area right here. And it seems like it's like a beach, almost white sand beach. It's actually very bright on the other side, like midday, and almost like a wall of plant life, nearly passable. And
In the build-up, did we discuss if something would be coming out, or we would have to be going in? Because we had days
I
to
think
wait.
we'll figure that out next time.
Probably going in.
Yeah.
At least a bit.
I assumed we were going in.
Yep. So that's the episode for tonight. So let's do our shout outs, shall we? Let's start in reverse with Gar and Kix.
Hey everybody, I'm playing Kix. I am a cool and calculating personality. I stand up against all challenges like a hero. Those are my command responsibility to come first, and I have immense ego and delusions of grandeur. And just waiting a second on Gar. Because Gar is our tool to do from memory.
Oh no.
You knew he would do that
It's
to
the
you.
exam.
No, of course. Gar is a cool wizard who loves mysteries and he likes to improve himself. And he sold his soul because he's a dummy, and he's hoping to get it back by doing cool stuff, but he'll sacrifice everyone along the way for it. There we go.
Sounds about accurate.
Close enough.
So we have Barakat.
Yep. I'm playing Barakat, the eloquence bard who is a tiefling and definitely a human. They use flattery to direct attention away from themselves. They like seeing these smiles on people's faces when they perform. Their instrument is their most treasured possession, and he's struggling with his secret identity and searching for his mentor, which he's growing ever closer to.
Next up is Hugh.
All right, I am Justin. I am the GM over at One Battle Roll, as well as playing here every Sunday and Wednesday. But tonight I was playing Hugh, the Arrow of Alona, sometimes justice-seeking kobold who believes that everyone deserves equal treatment, at other times petty spider.
And last but certainly not least, Leo.
All right, I'm playing Lael. He is a monk, a wood elf monk. Contemplative yet jovial, seeks balance within himself and seeks enlightenment, which also eludes him. And he's still struggling with his own vengeance. Getting a little better, maybe, but, sometimes it's 50-50, depending on his state of mind.
And last but not least, myself, your GM, Lessons Learned. I'm GMing here every Sunday, this game, and on the weeks, during the week, I'm trying to get back into streaming because that is beyond my control. But certainly, I'm working on Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and I'm also going to go back to my GM advice streams as well. So I'll be working on that. So thank you already for coming, and as always, we'll see you every Sunday. Bye-bye, everybody.
Yep. Everybody come see us Sundays and Wednesdays when we come stream, and come see us Fridays where we'll be doing a podcast with Lesson Learned as well.
Yay!
A spat on that.
A real good podcast, too.
Podcast.
All right. Now goodbye, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.